What is a mystery? Does solving a puzzle satisfy us more than the process of piecing things together? Life is an intricate selection of experiences everyone stares at in the mirror. We can choose to walk or run through life. We can even switch up our pace and change course. The beauty in the mystery of life is how it unfolds. At a drop of a dime, we can go from hopeless to hopeful. Situations change like the wind. Let's go with the flow or set it in motion. One way or the other, we will make our marks on the world if we commit to creating change. There are stages, plots, and subplots along with levels. Real richness is spiritual, not financial. The soul has an energy that no one can duplicate. Protect your soul. How do you stay soulful in a seemingly soulless society? The first thing you should do is evaluate your self worth. Your soul is priceless, so don't compromise your self respect and dignity. In the simplest terms, stand on your principles. For example, you might treat others how they treat you. Are you walking or running right now? Please pause for a moment and appreciate the beauty in the mystery. Oh, how this life is ours is so beautiful and mysterious. We can connect in more ways than one. Are you familiar with the 6 degrees of separation? The theory demonstrates how people know the same people. I like the puzzles because we know the end since the picture is on the box. Each piece has a different design in place. Putting it all together can soothe the mind. Life is a beautiful and mysterious puzzle. We should remember that love is the key piece. What's better than a life filled with love? Wisdom is great, but without the expression of connection, we lose the soul. Our lives can change in an instant. I believe in miracles. Prayer, fasting, and meditation are powerful. Good and bad things happen for a reason. Why do bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people? Society is complicated. Anyone who tells you it's simple is naive. Many known and unknown factors determine outcomes. Let's remind ourselves why we are piecing together the puzzle in the first place. We want to have fun, relax, and accomplish something. And that's life. Everyone has to figure out a puzzle. Some take a long time to finish, and others speed through. Patience, along with wisdom, will take us over the edge. I've learned not to rush things, but also not to waste time. Life is about learning from experiences and making as many mistakes as necessary. Ultimately, we must make our marks on the world because that's what life is about. It's not about not wanting to be forgotten, it's about how people remember us. Did we pause when piecing together the puzzle to enjoy the moment or let it slip away? Nothing is more important than staying motivated, but you must be motivated to begin with. Why push yourself hard when you don't have to? Sometimes you must do what you don't want to because life kicks your butt, and you must deal with dilemmas of someone else's making. It's easy to say, that's not my problem. You fix that flat tire on your own. This thinking ruins relationships. You need people in your corner if you want to grow. The worst thing to do is to alienate yourself in this world. You can motivate yourself others only when you can motivate yourself. Motivation is a form of self care. You need to take care of yourself. Think about your hopes, wants, wishes, desires, and dreams. Everything works together. Realize that some people will demotivate you more than motivate you. So find individuals who are supportive and continue to grow. Recognize the value of being motivated, and you'll have no problem staying motivated. Parents make sacrifices for their households every day, whether purchasing soccer uniforms or waking up early to take their children to school. Motivation is an everyday thing. The reason to push yourself hard is that people are counting on you to be a better version of yourself. If you lack motivation, you won't be able to go through the tunnel. How will you know what's on the other side, what's out there, and what's possible if you don't have the motivation? And so, drive and ambition are critical to motivation. Also, discipline is vital to the process. These concepts help develop an unbreakable mindset. So, what can you do if you're unmotivated? Set goals. Writing a book, outline chapters and have bullet points, deadlines, ideas, etc. Developing discipline is crucial to completing anything, whether it's a book or a task like doing the laundry. You could go to the laundromat. You do what you can do. There's nothing wrong with getting assistance. A writer needs an editor. The editor sees what the writer can't see. Accepting the fact that no one is perfect is a pivotal part of becoming a better you. Every writer writes differently. In other words, there's no wrong way to motivate yourself and others, but setting goals works well for me. What is it that you do for a living in a giving? Think about how to live and give. How do you make the most of your time? Things, toxicity, toxicity internalized is detrimental. Your feelings and emotions have power like words and knowledge. Your motivation depends on your personality type. I've learned people can be motivated by gentle or tough love. Will all the problems go away overnight? No, but some of them will become irrelevant. The key to be is to be more optimistic than pessimistic. Having passion is a good thing because if you do what you love, work won't feel like work. I began writing poetry when I was about 8 years old. Why do I continue to write poetry in my 30s? Passion. When you couple motivation with optimism, you can running a race you won't lose because you have no opponent except yourself. And how can you compete with yourself? In tough times, you keep striving. Living is a blessing. Sometimes you need reminders of how fortunate you are. If you can read and hear, then you are in a great position. You must acquire the drive to succeed through adversity. It's not always easy. On the flip side, it's not always going to be hard either. We chess players know that strategy is the name of our game. It's all about making moves and solving puzzles. It isn't in a chess book, but these are my thoughts. Awareness of the pieces and their positions on the board is imperative. I've won many games in the past because of this. Before I discovered the point system, I defeated my opponents through observation. Chess has different rules than checkers, but the boards are identical. No disrespect to checker players, but a 9-year-old could learn how to play checkers in less than a day. There are an endless number of possible openings, middle games, and end games in chess. The rules can get complicated. For example, learning to move a knight for the first time will stump a genius. I've been playing chess for over 2 decades. I may not be the best player in the world, but I don't have to be. Becoming a grandmaster requires extreme commitment and time. They say chess is like life in a way. People are pieces on the board. The masters are pawns. In total, there are 64 squares slash spaces, and pawns move forward or diagonal when capturing a piece. If and only if a pawn reaches a final square at the other end of the board, she can become a queen. In checkers, the pieces become kings. It's a mystery who invented both games. Each player possesses two rooks worth 5 points, and these pieces can move in horizontal or vertical lines an unlimited amount of squares slash spaces. Each player also begins the game with only one queen. The piece is worth 9 points and may move in every direction. Still, the king is the most valuable piece on the board, although it can only move one square slash space at a time. Capturing the king is the object of chess. We chess players call this checkmating. Being checkmating is not a good feeling, but doing a checkmate is pretty fun. Remember that strategizing is the key to winning chess. Nobody becomes a master overnight. However, everybody can develop their skills through practice and dedication. Those who like problem solving and solving puzzles will enjoy playing this game. The rules of chess in life are similar and different. One is a game without question, the other is what we make it. We only get one chance at life. We can make we can move it in multiple directions. We must be aware of our strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes our actions don't align with our principles. We might call someone out of their name. Whatever the case, we live and we learn. Don't play chess like life, but be aware of the moves you make. Unlike in chess, you can create the rules of your life.